एवाक्षरधाम्नाधिपति श्रीस्वामिनारायण जनियमृतवाणितो वहिरहि साक्षात् महिमारूपे जनी ब्राह्मी स्थिति अहोलिन करे सुभव्य अक्षरपदे शरणागत निज अल्प जीव सहुना श्रेयार्थ तत्पर रहे काका स्नेहल सिंधु दिव्य विभुने हयो तो वंदन करे सजानंद स्वामी महाराज नी जय। सर्वे गुणातीत स्वरूपों नी जय जय जय। गुरु हरि काका जी महाराज, गुरु हरि पप्पा जी महाराज, बंधु बेलड़ी शताब्दी पर्व महोत्सव नी जय जय जय। प्रकट ब्रह्म स्वरूप हरि प्रसाद स्वामी महाराज सुवर्ण दीक्षा पर्व महोत्सव नी जय जय जय। प्रकट ब्रह्म स्वरूप जसभाई साहेब नी जय जय जय। आज के आनंद की जय जय जय। सर्वे गुणातीत स्वरूपों नी जय जय जय। हमारा બધા હરિભક્તોના પ્રસંગોથી વી ગો બેક ટુ ધી રિયલ પાસ્ટ. हमारा निर्भीक went all the way back in 91 and brought all those good memories. And our Maitri also talked about around 91 and all that, Today, our Pintu Bhai called from Paris. It was like 11 o'clock our time, maybe, and he had just arrived from the airport. And also, I didn't see, but he had sent a text message also that he did not get a chance to send me any message, but he is extending his stay in Europe for one more week. So he was saying that his plan was to come today, but his company booked his ticket for Sunday, 2 days after. And then he found out that Vasi uncle is coming to Paris. So then he talked to his company and says that rather than changing from Sunday back to Friday, why don't you change from Sunday to next Friday? And he would be in Paris for 3-4 days, until Monday, then go back to his place, and work until Friday and then come back. So he is remembering us all and he is having good times there, and he has been a vegan, not eating even milk products and other things. So Suhrat Bhai and we were talking, that in the motel where he used to go before, now they have a vegan option. So that was very nice, for him. So we were talking today with him and he says, yeah, it's very nice, that he has a different choices, better choices, So then we talked to Vasi Bhai and Ashwin Bhai and Ankur Bhai and Varsha Ben and Praveen Bhai and everybody in the Shibir. They have gone about 150 kilometers from Paris in a remote place and have a Shibir for long, I think whole week maybe, or at least 3-4 days, and then coming back. And Vasiba is giving invitation for next year to come to Chicago. So he says that it's not the problem like in India that they may have a visa problem, They have permit to come to America, But those families have financial, challenge, that whether they can manage to spend money to come and go back. The second challenge is their school is starting, or school is ending, on 12th June. So they cannot come earlier, than 12th June, and 12th June is our last day here. And then there may be some other, their business and other issues and challenge, So I said that we have one medicine for all million problems. Do dhun, and they are expert, They have been doing dhun for last 2 years, 3 years, So they are very good at that, So I said, things will happen, We just do our part, and divinity will do divinity's part. But Vasibai was very happy. And also Vijay Swami called today from India. He is remembering us all. And he said that, he went from Chicago back to India, but just before that, 1 week before, he was not healthy, He had temperatures and other things here. And then he was saying, thank Sapan Bhai, he gave me some medication and that helped, it cured, my sickness. But he says that when I went there, next day I had to go for a, Kathavarta, Parayana, for 7 days. And he says that it was some kind of jet lag and tiring and all that. But he says, but it all went well, And Vasi Bhai and Bharat Bhai came in one day, in that Parayan also, in Kalyan, and they talked a lot about their travel in America with Swamiji and others, And Bharat Bhai invited all the people there to come to America next year. And not only that, Bharat Bhai asked to raise the hand that who wants to come to America? And everybody raised their hands. So we have a good interest. We will have to have a bigger plan. Yeah. But we will be very happy if whoever makes it comes, And they would remember for their whole life, that whole next year's function, So we are getting closer and closer to this, our time frame. Pankaj Uncle is really, reminding us to do our seva job, Bhakti Patri job. And Kakaji will do his work, It's going to happen. But he is making sure that we do some effort on our own, which will be recorded in his book that you did it. So we want to all put our efforts sincerely, and you will be amazed, at the end it will happen, And today our Pinky Ben and I were talking, and we have some plans also, So we are going to, really, be doing a lot of seva, So all this, thoughts and people's, feelings that I've been hearing, it's very, personal and very, touchy, I guess, Everybody has their own feelings and experience. But our focus is that we want to elevate to the higher level to become Brahmarup, That should be our focus, Things will happen in our life. Problems will go away in our life. Kakaji says those who are with firm faith should not have any problem in the life. If we have any trouble or if we think there is a trouble, then we have to introspect that there is a weakness in my faith in this divinity. So it is a basic science, that if you have a firm faith, then things will happen. It will happen to the surprise, it will happen as miracle, it will happen as impossible, but it will happen, And we all are experiencing that also, And it's just like you put 1 + 1 as 2, is mathematics. Same way this is also a science, it is mathematics, And Kakaji has given us so much confidence and so much blessings, that even today we were listening, that in the morning, that incidents, of our Rambha Ben. So it is there, when Gunatit saints are in our life, then we have to just think that it is now a different life, we are not the old people, we are not the old, outsider, that was giving a lot of challenges in our life, Our life will become very happy, very pleasant, very, enlightening. The only thing we have to do, what Kakaji was saying also, that never think negative of others, Never dwell on others' negatives, That is rule number one, And always look for yourself, that wherever you are, even though there are mistakes made, you introspect on those mistakes, and then you become more alert, more ready, so that the mistakes don't repeat, Kakaji was saying, many years ago in 1980s, when he was coming here, he says that don't repeat mistakes. If you think that this is a mistake, then if you repeat it, then you are hypocrite. Then you are not really sincere. But Kakaji was saying that make a new mistake. If you want to make a new mistake, but don't repeat the mistake. There is a lot to say in that statement, what Kakaji was saying. Because if we are really honest to ourselves, if we are really sincere to ourselves, then we would be awakened, We would be very alert, and things will not happen again and again, And even Kakaji says, even if it happens over and over, do the night prayer, And night prayer will be so strong, it will wipe out from our subconscious, Subconscious is the one which creates problem, And if we do sincere night prayer, then our subconscious will get clear, And it's very powerful, So we should always do that, We should always pray at night, for whatever our shortcomings are, whatever we want to do, whatever we want to achieve, So આજે અમારા તુષારભાઈએ બી સરસ વાત કરી, તુષારભાઈએ પોતાના અનુભવ કહ્યા કે ઘણી વખત ફેમિલી લાઈફમાં આપણને એવું મનમાં થઈ જાય કે હાઉ લોંગ વુડ ધીસ ગો ઓન, આનું કોઈ સોલ્યુશન આવશે કે નહીં, હાઉ લોંગ, I would have to wait, But when we are in satsang, the whole thing changes, turns around, And the liabilities are becoming assets, Our problems are becoming opportunities. And we are learning a lot from all those things, So, આજે સરસ મારા બધા હરિભક્તોનો ભાવ મહારાજને પ્રાર્થના કરીએ કે અમે ખરેખર એવું સરસ આપને રાજી કરવાનું જીવન જીવીએ. અને અમારા કેતનભાઈના મમ્મી બી હવે મંડે ઇન્ડિયા જવાના સોમવારે, એમ ને? સરસ ત્યાં બી બધાને અમારા જય સોમનાથ કરજો. અને તમે સરસ આવી સેવાઓ માટે દોડ્યા એવી ખૂબ ખૂબ કાકાજી ખૂબ બળ આપે આપણને. હા, અને તમારું બાકી છે એ અમારા કેતનભાઈ પૂરું કરે. સરસ સરસ. અમારા વિજયભાઈને સુરતભાઈને કંઈક કહેવું છે થોડું બેટા? સુરતભાઈ ત્યાં ગયા છે? ભાઈઓમાં બાળકો આવો થોડી વાત કરવી હોય તો કરો બેટા.